What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First back again with another reaction. Y'all already know we do that My Hero every week, man. Thursdays, Fridays. You know I'm always going to be here for everybody that's new. Well, now you know as well. We'll be doing My Hero Academia reactions every week to the manga, JJK manga, One Piece manga. That's the three that I'm doing right now. I'm going to start doing more content throughout the year, though, because I have a lot of stuff planned and workshopped and just ideas that I got going. So if you want to stay tuned for that, because it's going to be a big year for me. I see it already. So if you want to stay with that, I'm a chill dude. You can vibe with me. I'm not controversial, you know what I'm saying? At least not yet, depending on what I say, because I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm controversial. But anyway, I just be chilling over here. So, with that being said, the last chapter of My Hero, Deku's trying to press Shigaraki. Shigaraki's trying to press Deku. The One For All users, you know, they're shaking in their boots because this shit is getting serious. I mean, it's gotten serious already, but it's very intense right now. It was a little confusing things at the end of the chapter, which Horikoshi intended, for sure. So, one of them things being Kudo, the second user, I believe he was the one that told Deku, like, when we're seeing, like, the flashback of All Might telling Deku he could be a hero and all this stuff, it was, Deku, it said something like, you have to let go of One For All. I don't know what he meant by that. I don't know if he meant it in a way where it's like, you're not using the power the way that I would use it, or, you know, it's kind of the same things the same issues he already had with Deku before, about him trying to save Shigaraki, like, nah, you gotta kill that nigga, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get him out of here. So, I don't know if he's talking in that sense where it's like, yeah, you're not, I don't know if you worthy no more. Like, dog, I don't know. You have to kill him. Or there was some other reason, like because Shigaraki is still in the quirks already right now. He already took danger sense, so I don't know if that's what he was referring to. And then we seen Star and Stripe pointing out. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but it seemed like she was in the vestige state for Shigaraki because we know what happened when Shigaraki defeated her. So that's interesting. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to get into it, man. Chapter 100. I said 100. 413 of My Hero. Let's just get into it because I don't know what the fuck going on. But, I mean, I see the first two panels right here. I see Star and Stripe, her face, the skull and shit, how she was disintegrating. And I see All Might's vestige, obviously. What's there to see when One For All and One For All resonate? You mean One For All and All For One? TCB? Don't be rushing now. You know what I'm saying? But what's there to see when One For All and All For One resonate? That panel was fire, though. Yeah, it was. Yep. This shit was crazy. Huh. Okay. Are we going back to seeing, like, the little boy Shigaraki in there? You know what I'm saying? When he was younger, the little Tenko. I took a, what Horikoshi say for the author notes? I took a bath and was surprised to find a Deku slipping up my butt. Nigga, what are you, huh? Nobody told me he was in the bath bomb. He was one. Horikoshi. My nigga. What are you doing, bro? Dog, what are you doing? My bad if I'm loud on the mic, but you know what I'm saying? The fuck is you doing, my guy? What you doing? Anyway. Okay. Master. I like the imagery, though, because it's showing that ball of the buildings that I believe that Shigaraki resides in, similarly to when they were fighting the younger version of himself, so the Tenko, that was deep within the core of that. I think it's the same thing. I found a sad child. He's right there. All Might. If you sleep, you die. Stay with me. Without our comms, is that Headshot? I think that is Headshot. Is that Headshot? Yeah, I think so. Without our comms, I have no idea what's going on, but it's safe to say Midoriya is still fighting. Was that a dream? No, that feeling. It's like that time. Oh, yeah, when he was feeling his vestige. How? The young boy is far away. Their will is flowing through me. Does that mean you about to die or something? If you feeling that, like, that strong sense of, like, the vestige world or whatnot. The power passed through generations is becoming frayed. Okay. And then I forgot about that damn I forgot about the volcano about the erupting shit, and then Shigaraki was going, okay. Lump of Lead is the title of this chapter. Bet. See Shigaraki in the air. What was that? Why did I think of you? I'm absolutely sure that you were extinguished. As long as people stand up to save each other, someone will inherit that will of heroism. Even though she's dead, there's still an ember. And you see, Horikoshi, you kind of saved yourself. Because a lot of people, myself included, me not as strongly as other people, but I still agree with them to an extent where it's like, she really got introduced and died within like a few chapters of her introduction. Like literally when season 7 comes out in the springtime in a few months, we're gonna see her die in the first few episodes. So at least she does come back and do something. Essentially, I like that because she's the #1 hero in the United States. She's not necessarily All Might's apprentice, but somebody that looked up to All Might because he saved her when she was younger and all this stuff. And you know that's essentially her master or sensei. But like at the same time, I just really like that she gets to still have a moment here to help them save the day. Because yeah, I'm glad that he did this at least. You know, even though she's dead, I know, but at least he did that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, though, look at the fucking speed. God damn. You know what? I was talking about Horikoshi's art. This chapter has been really interesting art wise. He's been doing a lot of. It's been like a lot of like screen distortion, like distortion effects stuff because you know the flashback of what was going on between the Star and Stripe and Shigaraki fight. But he's using like a lot of black. He's using a lot of black, and recently he's been using like a lot of white, like just white backgrounds, primarily white. Now he's using a lot of black and mixing the black and whites a little bit more. I like that. I don't know how to explain it, but you get what I mean. He's using a lot more black. Speaking of black, is that Black Whip? Yeah, it's Black Whip. Damn, Deku, fuck. Damn, I didn't realize Deku got a scar on his face, huh? The fuck? I don't know how the fuck that scarred up like that. If that was new, how the hell did it scar up like that? You can become a hero. Think about them words. What do you mean, second? Letting go of one for all. Why? Yeah, exactly. Stay calm. He'll hear us. Okay. Inside Shigaraki, there was a lump, black as lead. Right. Okay. Oh, obviously that's a lump of lead, even though it's like buildings. So okay. It represented his rage. His frustrations are all of his memories, but then they got pulled into a single thing. Ooh, I like this panel of Shigaraki right there too. Now his willpower is just rock solid hatred, but Yagi found a crack, and that's probably a wound from his fight against Star and Stripe. Ah, okay. Once again, I'm going to say this again. I might just make a prediction video just so I can get it out the way so I can, like, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it could be evident, but to me, I've been saying this for a long time. Once Deku punches and kills him or whatever, does the last smash or whatever, probably lose the quirk and all that, he's going to, once he's punching him, he's also going to, like, grab the child Tenko out of there. Because this whole thing about that lump of lead, you see the wound that he got from Star and Stripe. So it's like he's going to reach in there, go within the wound. He's going to literally punch the wound, figuratively and physically. But he's also going to pull Tenko out of that wound, which he's going to kill him. I think Deku's going to kill him, which will save Tenko. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't know how Horikoshi is going to do it to not make it look morbid. I guess it won't look morbid though if he gets to like talk to him and but or just don't make it corny, cringy, cliche. Just don't make it strange. I want it to feel natural and feel like okay, I can accept that. I personally can, but I just want to see how he does it to not make it look like a Mickey Mouse type of situation. You know, as a lot of people say nowadays. Anyway, though, a mental wound, not a physical one, not a crack, he can heal with his quirk. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, the metaphorical one. But still, I think the same thing is going to happen, regardless if it was a physical wound or not. It's still the weak spot that he's going to target, which is Shigaraki / Tenko. But what does he have to do with One For All? But what does that have to do with One For All? After absorbing all for one's consciousness, Shigaraki became too strong. As you are now, you're no match for him. That's why we'll have to attack from the inside. Transferring One For All to him will give us a chance to go after that wound. I ain't gonna lie, if he told me that, I'm like, nigga, that is risky as fuck. Nigga, hell no. That's how I was. I'd be like, nigga, hell no. If I was Deku, I'd literally say the words, nigga, hell no. Nigga, hell no. Thus, allowing us to strike directly at his consciousness. I mean, I guess it'll work because there'll be like maybe some overstimulation shit, you know. But shit, no. Strike the wound by transferring. Wait, I don't follow that logic. If we transfer it, he'll start using our quirks. Exactly. I know there's a catch to it, but that's how I would be thinking anyway. So I'm glad that somebody said something. That's what happened to Shinomori-san. Okay. Then broaden your understanding of transfer. You should know it by now. Image training. Huh. Oh, wow. Huh, we going back, huh? I like that. I like when series do that, especially towards the end, like when it's in the end game, going back to like early series shit. That's fire. Exactly. Let me make it simpler for you to understand. When that childhood friend of yours needs to pass you something, how does he do it? A bit harshly. I like that. Using too much strength will cause some damage. It can even break the object you're passing. Now apply that same logic to One For All. We don't know if it'll work, so I'll go first. And I'm glad that you acknowledge it. We don't know, because that's the first time I'm like, nigga, you don't know. We never done shit like this, my nigga. If he get them quotes, we could be all doomed. Cool though, this is a very brash decision, but you spitting a little bit, but nigga, I'm at 40% listening to you, 60% saying fuck no. Anyway, Shinomori-san was the only one he got. So if a single user can be stolen, that means there is a way to have a single factor transferred. Okay. Our quirk factors were absorbed by One For All. We're part of it now. And they're special, much stronger factors. True. True. I didn't think about it like that. Okay. If you use the right amount of strength, I'll be shattered to pieces. We'll get hit and won't be able to use my quirk. If we need, I love the art on DEKU though. He does look, he looks really cool, really fire, really clean, crisp. If we need a guinea pig, I'll go first. My smoke screen is the least useful. No, I'll go. This pen. See what I mean by the blacks? Horikoshi really drawing the blacks like thick outlines around Shigaraki's body, the cracks and shit in his skin, and then his pants, and then the shadow from under his hand, then the trees. That shit's fire. But if the plan goes wrong, Shigaraki will have gear shift. That's the worst case scenario. Right now, being unable to move means certain death. If you get rid of my quirk, you'll stop suffering from the recoil. And even if Shigaraki does get access to it, he'll have to deal with the same level of exhaustion. Leader, I always followed you, but doing that is too risky. That's how I feel. That's why it's a bet. And I ain't betting on that. I'm a betting man to some degree, you know what I'm saying? I be doing some little NBA, you know what I'm saying? Prize picks shit, you know what I'm saying? Not a sponsor, none of that. At least not yet. Maybe one day. One day I will. Maybe one day I will. Anyway, that's why it's a bet. I ain't doing it. We've lived during dark times. There was no times to feel anything. We just kept fighting, which is true. So he should know, in a sense, I guess. Now, this boy is suffering too, but he still won't deny the existence of a heart, and I want to believe he's right. Getting this help from you, All Might, I've been blessed. He's thinking about everything getting up. We've been together for a while. You're conflicted not because you're power hungry or scared of death. Even if it's your final duty, you're still Toshinori. No matter how far this boy goes, for him, One For All will always be, take this to the heart, kid. You've earned this power fair and square. The treasure he received from his favorite hero. And this is very reminiscent of when he was breaking down crying when Uraraka got all the people at UA, all the, the civilians and shit to calm down, because they was like, I don't know about that, because we're scared. He might be like all for one, It's very reminiscent. I like that, I do like that. They're reassuring to Deku, like, Deku, you earned this power. You are here now. Don't worry. Have no doubts. None of that. Just make sure you do what you got to do. And this is a treasure that he received from his favorite hero. And this is why I love All Might and Deku's dynamic, because I just like and I said it, I think I said it last week or before. I always like the fact that, just like in real life, whenever you want to meet your role model, I know they usually say you don't want to meet them because then they can end up being an enemy or whatever. But optimistically, looking at it on the optimistic side of things, meeting your hero and then being like friends with your hero or acquainted with them, that's just fire. And I like that. Yeah, I just always like that. I don't know. I just want to throw that in there. What are you mumbling about down there? Banjo, stay by his side no matter what. Blackwood will be his lifeline. I leave him to you. Roger, my hero. And I really love this stuff with One For All, by the way, like all the users, because, the quirk is called One For All. It's like all of them together. I like this a lot. It's different from other series where they just use like the power of friendship based off of their friends, but I like that it's only It's only specifically for the One for All users. Plus, they haven't really done much other than like Coach Deku, so it's cool to see that they're still working. They're in action while, you know, it makes them. It does, like first they always felt like ghosts to me and just ghosts, but now they're feeling more like actual characters to the point where I damn near want to see all of their shit. Like, in, you know, if Horikoshi decides to like write like a one shot or something or some kind of novels for all of them, I want to see that. You know, I really appreciate how Horikoshi been moving in this arc. I'm not gonna lie. But I leave him to you, Roger, my hero. Yeah, and look, he keeps calling him his hero. I love that. The rest is up to you. What now, Izuku Midoriya? I will do it. Oh my. Reinforcing your tendons and muscles from the inside. Or reinforcing your tendons and muscles from the inside. I can now see that the thing through your skin. Oh shit, this panel of Deku. I always realized he broke his fucking arm off. I didn't even peep that. Looking at you, I'd never guess you're a hero. Who did they say that about before? Oh well, yeah, Deku again in the Dark Deku arc, which I like that. We're getting callbacks from even that arc too, which is fire. It wasn't even that long ago. That looks fire though. Puppeteering his own body with Black Whip. That is wild. I didn't even realize that. I just thought he was just doing shit. I thought that they was going to use the Black Whip to kind of like, I guess, help him like guard himself up a little bit when they said it was going to like protect him. But no, he's literally, how the fuck are you? No, that is, what the fuck? Puppeteering his own body with black. That is ridiculous. That is crazy. I'm not going to, that's one of the craziest things I've ever seen like a MC do in terms of like their strategy or how to fight. I remember being impressed by him before about a lot of shit about Deku specifically. He's always been like this. So it just makes sense that this is like the cleanest he's ever, like the cleanest strategy I think I've seen him do. Or the most badass, I should say. Because I remember when he was using like Black Whip as his tongue, like when he was studying Froppy, and he was using Black Whip as his tongue because his limbs wasn't moving. Now he's like, you know what? And they're just talking about the muscle tendons, reinforcing the tendons and muscles in your body. He's literally puppeteering his own body with Black Whip. We seen R4 use a little tendril shit and shit, but he just stood there and just let them go and just kind of controlled them like that. I ain't never seen R4 use the tendrils to move his body and shit like that. He just used it to propel up and fly, kind of. This is the craziest shit. And the shot of Deku was fire. Wow, this was crazy, bro. Deku, that is one of the, I'm not lying to you. That's one of the illest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life in manga, in anime. He is using the Black Whip to puppeteer his body. Nigga, that's cool, bro. That is so, he looks so clean right there, bro. Horikoshi is different. I tell you guys every week, man. Y'all know, we here for heat every fucking week. Other people, this is, wow, I really can't. And y'all know me, I get hyped, but I'm not like a person that like I don't do all that, or I don't like do it consistently. This got me hyped. This got me fucking hyped, bro. I'm usually just chilling while I'm reading this stuff. This was fire. And I'm mad that we got a break week, but it's alright because actually, no, it's not. Because One Piece is going to be on break too. Oh, fuck. At least I got JJK next week. Because this week it was One Piece in my hero, now next week. So, damn. I really wanted to read this next chapter, bro. Fuck. Fire. This was fire, bro. Let me know down below how you guys felt about this chapter. My reaction. All that good stuff. This was too good, bro. Oh my god. This was too good. Once again, let me know down below. I hope you guys all have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video, and peace.